Welcome to another episode of Rehab 101. This is episode 2, and in this episode, we had a tenant that moved out and left the house in a mess. So, you're going to see a lot of repairing, cleaning up, and basically making the house look better than it was before. So, sit back, relax, and we're going to show you another great episode of how we're transforming our house into something spectacular. Enjoy. All right, so my tenant just moved out, and this is the condition they left the house in. I thought she was still living here, but this is the condition she left the house in. Called her, asked her if she's still living here or she's still coming back to get her stuff, but she said she was coming back, but she's not coming back. So I let her know, hey, if you don't come back in a couple of days, don't weigh everything, which I will be doing. But yeah, this is how she left the place in a mess. I had to go and buy some Raid. That's me. I bought that here yesterday because there's so many flies inside the place. This kitchen right here. She had this. Don't mind the locks. The locks of me. I had to change the locks ASAP. But she had a whole bunch of food. I had to throw away. They had more stuff on the table. There was like a whole bunch of food, rotten food, with a whole bunch of flies. She had a garbage in the corner with a whole bunch of maggots and chicken. Like it's a whole bunch of maggots growing in the trash can. Man, she just left inside here, just all messed up. She just picked up and left. Just left everything. Freezer, refrigerator, just flies everywhere. So the bedrooms. The bedrooms is a whole bunch of trash she just left behind. This is the bathroom. The lights are off. I gotta put the electricity on, but as you can see, all this is brand new when I gave it to her. All this is brand new. Tub was brand new. Now it's all dirty. Gotta get a new tub. Everything was new. As you seen the last video that we put up, everything was brand new. The toilet was brand new. We changed the toilet. We changed the vanity. We changed the sink. So we're gonna have to go that route and just clean up the tub again. Last time I was here, I changed the whole HVAC system. Almost like $8,000 to change this up, the heating and cooling system. Just now put that in. Going to the other room. She probably wasn't staying much in this room, but as you can see, you need to probably do the walls over again. Most likely paint it over. Paint over the walls. So we got cobwebs on top of the ceilings and shit, so cobwebs. I think her daughter was staying in this room last time I checked. She got a whole bunch of nails and stuff in the walls. I rip all that stuff down. Looks like her daughter had boxes. Man, probably whoever lived in here used to have a lot of sneakers, man. Could buy a lot of sneakers but can't pay your damn rent. That's the way I look at it. All them damn sneakers, man. Whether she bought it or the daughter bought it, someone could have chipped in and paid the rent. It's the garage. I had to open up the back door because the light's not working in here. I gotta put on electricity. So you can see the garage. So the trash she just left behind in the garage. My thing is, if you're gonna move out, at least throw all this stuff away, you know? Just pick up and leave and just leave everything behind. It's not good. So yeah, this is what it is. Not bad. Last video, as you guys can see, that I did with the rehab when I first fixed up the place was more work than this. This is more like just hauling and removing a whole bunch of stuff and just doing a whole bunch of cleaning up, elbow grease, repainting. So it's not bad. Plus too, this is the kind of stuff that I like. I like the house hacking, the rehabbing, and all the other good stuff. Gives me good content to put on YouTube. Get to show the before and after. So this is what we're dealing with. House hacking, house rehabbing, part 2. When I'm done with it, should put it up on YouTube so you guys can see part 2 of it. How we get it done, how we get it fixed up. I'm happy she didn't take the refrigerator and stove, because I've heard some situations with tenants take the refrigerators and stove. Oh yeah, and then the windows. Gotta get new windows. Gotta get new windows. She had a whole bunch of tape all on the windows. I was wondering why. You open the window, it goes right down. The windows are all busted. And that was a good window too. I had that was one of the windows in front. These always work in all my windows. I had to get a couple of windows anyway. It was just only 2 of them. But it looks like I might have to get all the windows replaced anyway, so. All right. Here's the update. We got all the stuff moved out. We got a guy came in. He hauled out all the stuff in that big truck. So the last video we had all the stuff in the living room. We got our stuff hauled out the kitchen. Everything was knocked out. The garage, everything was moved out of the garage. Remember how the garage looked with all that stuff inside of it. Remember the room had all those boxes and clothing. It's gone. Bathroom had all that stuff. We gotta get the bathroom redone again. Remember how they had all the boxes up inside there. It's gone. So we got everything out. I'm keeping those. Those are my main stuff over there. Yeah, we got most of the stuff out in the living room. Got my guy out here doing the lawn. Neighbors being nosy. Got my lawn guys out here doing the lawn. Yeah, did the lawn in the backyard, as you can see. So, yeah, that's it. Yeah, now it's all about cleaning up this place, mopping the floors, you know, cleaning out the refrigerators, painting over the walls, clean out the refrigerators, smelling stink. Yeah, mopping and cleaning. Now just the elbow grease kind of work now. Power washing the garage. You know how that go. So that's the main important thing that we had to get done, is get all that junk out of here, hauled away. And now it's all about just cleaning up the house, painting over the walls. Cause the tenant left a whole bunch of she had all her pictures of her family on the wall. So you know it had like a lot of holes in the wall. So you know we got to get that painted over. See a whole bunch of nails and stuff. So once all the stuff is gone right now, it's all about cleaning it up, and that's it, you know. So we're good to go for now. All right, so here's the update. I gotta clean out the kitchen. I did the bathroom. I'll show you the bathroom in a minute. So gotta clean out the kitchen. Gotta get all of this cleaned out. So those nasty ass little flies and shit. Look at that. All that is in the refrigerator. Gotta get all that removed. All that nasty, all this nastiness, all these little bugs. You know, these nastiness inside here. Look at that nastiness, all these flies. It smells stinking here. Go all that. See all them? Get all that cleaned out. Get all the cupboards cleaned out. Radio, I got everything stove. Stove is not that bad on top, but on the bottom, looks like she was doing a lot of cooking and frying down here. Gotta get all this moved and cleaned out. Gotta get all the floors. See all that down there? Gotta get all that swept out, cleaned out. And the floors just mopped up, swept up, cleaned up. Bottom of the sink cleaned out. So yeah, so gotta, you know, just resident maintenance shit. You know, gotta get some scrubbers and stuff and hand wipes and cleaners and stuff. So got all the mops and stuff. Did the bathroom today. Toilet bowl cleaners, mops. I have 2 buckets of mops and shit. So a little bit of everything. Scrubbers and stuff. So took off my shoes and stuff. So cleaned out best way we can for the tub, but I gotta get the tub reglazed because all that dirt and stuff. Gotta get it reglazed. You can clean it as much as you can, but best thing you have to do is just get it reglazed. You see the previous video, when I first did the rehab, I was looking worse than this, and we got it reglazed. And look at the after, before and the after in the last video. I'm gonna have my guy come over and do the same thing again. I'm gonna buy a new piece for that. Last time it was the same way. Even the knobs were like green, black, and dirty. I think I could probably keep the same knobs. The knobs are cool. The knobs were dirtier last time. You see the last video, I got them replaced. So got the vanity cleaned up, toilet sink cleaned up, toilet bowl cleaned. You know, so it was dirty. I do some small maintenance inside here. Cleaned out the bottom of that. So the bathroom, just gotta do little repairs, mostly for the tub. Just gotta get the tub, you know, reglazed and done. Gotta fix that hole. I don't know what that hole is by the tub. Ugh, gotta find out. I think it's just a hole that just got burst in the wall. Gotta get that fixed. And as far as the sink is all right. Walls, like she had some nails. Gotta get the walls. Gotta get some of these done, taken off. Fix that. I don't know what the hell is that. I don't know if that's like a leak or a crack. Get that painted over or done. Bathroom just need a little bit of TLC. Other than that, around here too, you know, I was really supposed to get the bathroom tiled, because bathroom and kitchen are supposed to have tiled floors because that's where the most water goes. But at the time, I was running short of money, so just got, you know, non-tiles done. Look, it's hold up so far. Cause you know, when water gets on these kind of floors, the mildew and stuff, so I could get in these kind of wooden floors. I'll leave it here now. I'll just get the outside fixed back again. But as time goes on, I have to get the bathroom floors. You need to get tiles for the bathroom floor. Other than that, kitchen floor and bathroom floor, I gotta get tiled. I didn't tile the kitchen floor or the bathroom floor. Alright, we got our guys digging up all this, the landscaping in the back. We had a landscaping in the back, but it's too much maintenance, so we're just gonna get it dug up and just do some concrete patio back here. Got a guy back here hauling out all the dirt and all the mulch and rocks. We're gonna go and pave back here. We're gonna cement back here, so we don't gotta worry about maintaining any rocks or mulch. Especially the tenants are not gonna take care of it, so we're just gonna make a cement patio back here. As you can see, all the bags of dirt. All the bags of dirt. We got it dug up. Got all the shelves, old shelves removed off the wall in the garage. Swept it up. Now we're just gonna power wash in the garage right now. Yeah, good. Make sure you get all the corners, and if you can hit the shelves too. Yeah, the tenant had a car in here at one point too. Like, we had a whole bunch of oil on the ground. We got to get rid of some of this oil that's on the ground, car oil. Looks like she had a leak. So we're just power washing this. Little odd end stuff getting around the house. Changing the gutters. Changing these bad boys. One over there as well. Right to the back of the house. Change these gutters right here as well. Gotta get the extension coming out. Just got a power wash machine. Gotta fill in some of the holes and the cracks entering the house. We're gonna fill up all the holes in and into the house. Clog those up with that foam spray. See all of this right here? What landscaping was. We're gonna fix this up eventually sometime later on with cement. We'll make a patio, but that's later on down in the line. Later on, we're gonna fix it up. I'm gonna use some of this foam spray. Mesh still, so you keep like the rodents, the rats and mice, field mice out, because you get a lot of field mice. See, we got a train back there, so the field mice come from back there in the woods and they try to find their little entry points into the house. So you gotta hit us up with the little steel wool. Clog up any little holes around the house. Like underneath the sink right here, the mouse probably came through here. See that hole right there? Underneath the sink, that's a hole. That's an entry point. You gotta fill those up. So we got a couple of them around the house. We're gonna fill them up right now. So we just getting work done right now. You know, doing some work. Gotta do the rest of the painting. We already painted the rooms. We gotta paint the living room and the kitchen tomorrow. So we got the living room and the kitchen gonna paint. We already painted the rooms. I decided to go white with the rooms. They say white makes the rooms look bigger, but I don't like white because white gets dirty. But hey, so we got the 3 rooms already painted. 3 rooms already painted. We got the white painted in the rooms. We've always had this nasty little creamish color. Last time I just did it over again with the same creamish color, but I want to try to change it up a little again. So go and hit it with the white instead of this creamish color. Hit it with the white, you know. All right, so another video progress. We're getting rid of all of these ceiling fans and putting LED lights. You know, I have the rest of them in the car. Getting rid of them. And got our man Robert over here doing his thing, putting up the lights, doing a great job, as usual. I'm gonna take down the rest of them. I had to shut off the power so the lights are not on. So that's it for now. Getting rid of the ceiling fans. You know, hazards. Less stress. Less stress. All right, another video. I showed you guys videos last time, so got a couple of things I'm gonna do. So I'm showing you the before and after. Got a little idea for my next door neighbors right there. So you see, we just put in this new HVAC system, new AC system. About, it's been 6 months since we had it so far. And I looked over here at my neighbors. You know, they always take great care of their property. You know, very good neighbors. And I noticed that they put a covering over their AC. And I was like, why would they do that? But now it makes sense, because I'm doing some research and it says you might want to cover it up from all the snow and the rain and the bad weather. Of course, it's not the warm weather, the bad weather. You know, all the rain and stuff gets inside here. I don't know if you all saw the last video, our last video of our last HVAC, last AC we had back here. It was all rusty and stuff, because these things are gonna rust after a while. You know, it looks nice and new right here, nice and silver and shiny, but eventually it's gonna get brown and starts rusting. You know, as wear and tear and the weather changes and stuff like that. It starts to get cold, starts to rain, and you know, all that shebang bang. You know, dog coming back here pissing on the side, cats. You know, you got wild animals that come in the back, you know, from back in the woods and stuff. As a matter of fact, my camera's caught, you know, 2 dogs coming in here. I gotta, you know, fix up that fence back there. You see at the end, it's open. I gotta get that fence fixed back there. Some wild animals come back here. I see some possums, some cats, you name it. They come and somehow they like to piss on the ACs. So anyway, more about the weather. So it made sense. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna actually get one of those covers and put it over here. So when it starts raining, it actually protect, you know, your AC from water getting inside and rusting and cold weather, and it keeps it warm and insulated. So I actually got one of these. Got my own, you know, nice reviews on it, insulated inside. All right, so here we go. Just doing our little grass mat, turf mat here. Remember I had that nasty big patch in the background, in the backyard. So I just laid on some grass mat down here. It's washable turf mat. You can always wash it, clean it. This is temporary for now until, you know, we get the back done with concrete. See how our neighbors have theirs over there with a porch in the back, concrete slab kind of thing. So our other neighbor over there, you can't really see it, but our neighbor over here, let me zoom in a little bit because they're closer. So until we get ours like that, and you see they got an awning and everything, this is gonna have to do for now. Just put something down here because, you know, it looks all right, you know, it's nothing crazy, but you know, just a little turf mat, you know, to put down, you know, to give it some kind of a little bit of a better look. All right, another DIY project. So I came, I see little roots growing on top of the gutter. So I'm like, that's not something that always happens. And as I started looking, I'm seeing, I don't know if you guys can see, the sun is out. Little trees, little roots growing on top. So I said, let me get the ladder and take a look. And as I climbed up the ladder, it was worse yesterday. I just checked it out. Look at this. The gutter is filled. There was more water yesterday, so I guess it's so hot out here today. It kind of was raining. It kind of like took out some of the water. What I'm gonna do is take my hands, take a plastic bag, my gloves. I don't have my gloves on right now. I'm gonna grab all these roots out, these algae, and basically, yeah, clean the gutters. Oh, down there is a lot worse. I got more water down there. But I have like a a wet vac I'm gonna bring up, put on the roof, and try to suck out some of the water here. The front as well. But part of the whole plan was eventually get some gutter guards. That was on the bottom of the list, but now I guess I have to make that a priority. You know, I gotta keep these gutters clean. As a matter of fact, the water wasn't going down the spout, so there must be a jam over there somewhere. Because now, as you can see, I'm actually taking all the gutter extension spouts off. This is the one for the front. I'm cleaning them out. I take the hose. I got the hose going through the front. I'm gonna take the hose and I'm gonna take each one out and then clean them out. When I cleaned this one out, I took it to the back over there and I emptied out a whole bunch of green water. Remember, basically is a spout that goes, it's the water that goes down, but that's the extension. So sometimes the water gets caught in that little elbow part and doesn't fully come out unless it's really raining really hard. Um, that's the pros and cons of having those things. You know, when you don't have them, they just come straight down. But some people say it's good because it collects all the nasty stuff instead of just going on the grass. But I wasn't planning on doing this, but I have my work cut out for me today, I tell you that much. So let me get started on it right away, ASAP, and get these gutters cleaned up. Alright, so up here, putting these gutter guards on this roof, because you see this tree up here has this tendency of falling into the gutters. Water gets inside here, and you get a whole bunch of the gutters looking like that. You see, my next door neighbor, you get like leaves and stuff in the gutters, and sometimes they grow. I had it last time too. So we both share this tree that's messing up his house and mine. So I'm gonna go all the way down with the gutter guards, cleaned out the gutters, and yeah, that's what we're gonna do, the front and the back. Looks like I'm gonna have to get more gutter guards. Thought I ordered enough, but I guess not. I don't think I'll have enough to do the front and the back, but try our best to do what we can. Alright, so I finished up the project with the gutter guards. See, got them nailed in so they can't move. From before, I just pushed them in underneath the shingles. I mean, they would have stayed, but just in case it gets windy or it's a bad storm, they could come off. So just got them all screwed in. As you can see, it goes all the way down. So the front and the back as well. So anytime any kind of trees or something go on top here, it's not gonna go in the gutters. As you can see, look, everything stays on top. Any kind of water goes inside of here, only the water goes in, and not any of the trees or the roots. So no plants are gonna grow in the gutters. You know, nice and smooth, easy. Screw down, titanium mesh, good hefty mesh. It's just gonna last for a while to keep the roof nice and clean. So yeah, as you can see, I'm up here high on top of the roof, doing a little bit of painting. Roof, you know, was really peeling, so I had to repaint it back again. I'm painting it, as you can see. See the sides, everything's coming off. You should have seen this side before I painted it. Everything was all white and all the stuff peeled off, but I got the right paint. That's good for concrete. I don't know what that last paint was that was on it, but it peeled off. This one is great for concrete and it won't peel. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, painting on top of the roof right now. Okay, so this is one of the projects we're gonna do. This is currently in the front yard. It's some slab. I don't know, because I know we had a porch in the back, but I don't know what this is. This was, as you see, the slab goes all the way up to the tree. This is where the tree was. Built high over here. We're gonna get the trees. The stump grinders are gonna come. As a company's gonna come and knock that down, and then it goes right behind the tree. into the road. So I'm gonna try to knock this off because the last tent that was here, her daughter tripped on this and split her head open, tried to get stitches. It's luckily I wasn't sued or anything like that. But yes, I'm gonna try to use this jackhammer, and I've been hearing some great reviews about it, and I'm gonna do it myself. Look at the hole. How deep these shits are. Just imagine, I gotta go all down the line and knock that out. Look how deep this was. Damn. Well, I got most of the stuff up. As you can see, it leaves a big hole. But that is not even the issue. As I was digging, guess what I found? Yes, there's a pipe underneath here that runs along this line. Shit. No wonder why this was here. Right up. Show you the angle. Just gonna redo the driveway with the rock paving for now. And then a little later on, we get the driveway cemented, get paved with cement. But for now, you know, just been using the rock paving, the gravel, pardon me, the gravel paving to make the driveway look a little bit decent, you know, with the gravel. And you know, later on, when the funds start coming in, then you know we get it looking like our neighbors over there with the driveway paved, the driveway cemented. So that's it for right now. Check another video after the guy comes and lays down the gravel. Alright, so he's done. Got the rest of the driveway, you know, paved with some. Here at the Home Depot on a nice, beautiful, sunny day, and look what finally has arrived. Or look what has been waiting here for me for a while. I just haven't gotten any time to pick them up. We have the brand new windows. Home Depot has been calling me over and over, asking me when I'm gonna come and pick up these windows because they were taking up space. But I finally got a time to come and pick the windows up. So got all brand new 8 windows. They're 8 windows, the right size. Yep, we got the right sizes for all the windows. And yeah, so we're ready to rock and roll to put in these brand new 8 windows in the property. American Craftsman, they're pretty good too. So now we just got to load them up in this bad boy right here in the truck, take them to the house and install the windows. So yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. So we got 1 window in so far, 1 down, 7 more to go. So yeah, it's hot out here too. Well, I remember when the battle started. Oh, I wonder for ground. And when I thought that there was no more danger, I had to get for the ground. Heaven must be saying it was you. Keep me on my feet now. Heaven must be saying it was you. There was no retreat down here. Side. Said we gotta, all the water was going down and then the wood was rotting, and so we gotta go back to Home Depot and get some more stuff so when the water comes it goes straight out. Backyard. So just taking out all the, we gotta go back to Home Depot now. Some more shit at Home Depot. So we gotta take these back out again. Yeah, see, we still gotta fix up some of the ones in the front. As you can see, we still gotta fix up some of these in the front. See all that wood, rotten wood, in the front. Oh, also, Ash, we need to we gotta get the cement. So on the bottom of the house, so we cement that. Hope we get everything done because we got a couple of more days. We still got to finish the garage. Ceiling for the garage. Knock down all of this as well. See all those holes. When do you think we're gonna be done with the windows by? By tomorrow? Yeah. All right, since tomorrow, I gotta get this stuff out the way. I got my grass guy coming too. It's the back. So we gotta do this window. He knocked out these already. See how he has this? We gotta make all the other windows look just like this too. So when the water comes in, it comes down. Let me get out of here. We gotta head back to Home Depot before it gets dark. Yeah, all that stuff came off easy. Woo! Move. Yeah, you gotta break it in pieces. That's cast iron. It's too heavy.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm sure I can get out, right?
Trying to figure out what to do with a bathtub. Trying to get a couple of bathtubs for the rental property. So trying to figure out what style we're going to get. That's what we got so far. Ash, where did you put the thing for the where'd you put the other pieces that we bought?
Where you put? No, these are the.
Oh, these all right.
These are the.
So toilet. And we still gotta get a ceiling fan. The vent, air vent. Still gotta get a vanity. I'm trying to figure out what style to get. And tiles for the ground. Get one of these?
A 24 one, right? He's 24, right?
Yeah.
You know why you want to get it too big? Because there's a thing in the way with it.
Yeah, we have a vent on the floor, so I don't want the vanity coming out on the
Yeah,
floor, so we
24.
gotta get it.
Wait, does
24.
that say 24 on there? I can't see it.
This one is
18?
18. It doesn't say on top here. It should say. Right, it should say the size on it. Oh, right here. The dimensions are right here. So this is 18, 18.5.
You want 24?
18.5 inch.
Look right here. That's
24.
good.
This is a good one.
Right.
All right, yeah, because it doesn't make sure it doesn't come too far out, so
Right,
it block the
right.
vent, the central air vent. All right. Oh, they got different colors too.
The other over here, but I think she is white because you got everything white matching.
Yeah, white. Yeah,
Right. Have a white toilet.
yeah. I got white, and then the bathroom's gonna be white. What color are we gonna put the tiles? You think to what color we should put the tiles? Gray, white, leave it white.
You put a green towel.
Gray tiles. All right.
If you go put a gray, you get a gray like this too.
Oh yeah. So we go. Yeah. If we do that gray and the tiles are gray, yeah. So mix it up, white and gray. Yeah, we could do that. The kitchen. Had to put a whole wall in the kitchen. Put some more sheetrock. As you can see, you can look from the kitchen right into the bathroom. That's the bathroom over here. But the kitchen and the bathroom, the pipe work for the kitchen and the bathroom were right next to each other, so we had to change all the pipes. We had to cut one of the pipes off and change it. So yeah, now we got to close up this kitchen wall, sheetrock it, close it up. And we got to go into the bathroom now. So this is the bathroom. As you can see, sheetrock. We got sheetrock. This is the bathroom walls. Back up again. Of course, you know this is where the tub is gonna go. This is where the whole, drainage part, shower head. It's all gonna go here. Then over here we gotta retile the whole floor.
You guys see nice and straight, right? Okay? And this is special wrench. You take this off.
Okay.
You put it here, like this.
Yeah.
And you tighten it up. Like that?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's a special wrench?
That's a basin wrench.
Basin wrench? All right.
Okay? Now, the hose, put on the hose now, because you know why? It's hard to screw the hose up from the bottom. You put the hose on now. The washer is in there. You already no tape. You tighten it up. Time you use the wrench. You could use that wrench or you could use the basin wrench. The basin wrench, you have different, I'll show you. You like it? You see it?
Yeah.
Have different wrenches. You gotta find the one right size for that. See that right there? That's not the size.
Okay.
That's not the size. That's the size. See the size right there? It's turning?
Yeah.
So you put it back in here like this. You go and tighten it up like that. That's tight. Low cell this and hold full cell this. That's rigid. So you tighten it up. Now you don't need this because this comes in on there. Take this off. You see what you draws up, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you took the drawers off so you can get in here easy.
Right. Oh, well, how you gonna work on it like that? You can't work on it like that. Like that? No. The next thing you do is this one is the next one. This is the next one you do. You take this here. What is silicone?
Silicone?
You take this off, you won't do. Right. You put some silicone in here. You got promise for your silicone. Okay? And put this down here. Okay? You put that one, this one here, goes on next, like this.
It's not going to get stuck inside there? It's going to come out? It's still going to come out?
What's important? This plastic washer is important. You gotta put the plastic washer what?
I'm watching.
Next on here like this. Your paper towel, the rag, think this rag?
Yeah.
And then you tighten this up. My hand, make sure you don't cross thread it.
You got it, Nutso?
Yeah, right in there. And you tighten it up. Like this.
Yeah.
Use your hands, no wrench. Use the wrench, you're gonna strip it.
It has to make the sink sit and stay. Ready? Got it?
A bit. A bit. Okay? Now the cork here, I'll put the cork in here, I'll put some space,
Yeah.
right here like that.
And then you got over here too, I don't know.
Yeah, you can
The
see
corner.
that's mine. Now the next thing you do is this. This here, one here. Hot to the left, cold to the right.
Hot to the left, cold to the right.
Yeah. You know hot water to the left?
Wait a minute. Is it always hot to the right? Oh no, hot to the left. All right, well, you know better than me.
Huh?
I was trying to figure out, now that you mentioned, I was trying to figure out the hot water, cold water,
Hot water to the left.
hot water's always to the left? All right. And when it rains, it pours. Just when you just finish fixing up the house, you think you're just about done. I go to the bathroom, I'm like, whoa, what's all this water? The water heater went bad. So So apparently this water heater was installed in 2011. A lot of people say it's 10 to 15 years. You gotta change the water heater about 10 to 15 years. So this is 2024. So it's been about 13 years. So yeah, it's time for a new water heater. So gotta spend more money to get another thing done. So it's gotta get this ripped out and get a new water heater. It's not one thing, it's the next, right?
Let's put the thing. We'll put the screw in there.
Put a screw in where? I don't know. This is when we bought the house, it was like this. What, they did a bad job? This was already installed when we got the house. Well, we're gonna buy a new one now, and you're gonna be the one to put the screws in the new one. So
No, no screws go in there.
no screws will go in there.
No, that's it. Go in there. That's it. No screws. That is supposed to
Maybe
be
maybe they want to make sure it doesn't come off.
Somebody put that in here. From our store. Maybe what's the name?
That's so. All right, here's the update. We finally got it off. Ash got it off. We got to get a new one, a water heater. And Ash, as usual, knocking out shit and creating a mess, but we'll clean it up. Gotta buy a new one. I'm kind of glad it's out anyway, because I can never get in the back of here. So it does to me. So it's right next to the HVAC. And I spent like 10 grand on this. AC and heating. And then now we gotta buy a hot water heater. So it looks like tonight I'm not gonna be able to bathe with any hot water. It's gonna be cold water baths tonight. What's up, Ash? What you need paper for? You wanna write down some stuff? All right. I don't have paper, but I have a pen. Let me get it for you. So, what was supposed to be just a job to just do the garage, I didn't even know they were going to paint. They wound up painting the whole walls. We were just supposed to just do the ceiling, but Ash went ahead and painted the walls. I mean, hey, the walls didn't need painting, as you can see. They went ahead and painted the walls. This is just primer. That's why it looks like this. Then tomorrow we're gonna do the painting. So as you see, he's doing all he scraped on the whole entire garage and plaster, paint, and stuff. So tomorrow we're gonna finish up the whole entire ceiling, get rid of holes and mold spots like that. All right, so here we go. We got it in. We gotta finish putting it in the pipe work in. So torch, pipes in, and you know, got a new hot water heater inside. Got rid of the old one, so we'll put this one up. And we gotta put down new flooring over here. We took down the old flooring. Put down new flooring. See? Vinyl flooring inside here, in this area, and we're gonna finish up here. We gotta go to Home Depot and get some more of the pipes that connect this to this, and everything is good. So, got a new AC unit, heating and cooling AC unit that was installed last year in here. Now you got a new hot water heater. So This thing should last like a good 10, 15 years. All right, it's time to clean up. We got everything done. Garage is done. As you can see in the last videos, ceiling is done. Everything's done. Everything is scraped down and plastered and painted. The whole entire garage is painted. Things done. Now we just gotta clean up all this mess before we leave. Probably just gotta change the outlets. Yo, Ash, we gotta change these outlets, remember? Changing outlets, old outlets. Other than that, garage is done. Remember that nasty hole in the wall we had up there? It's done, baby. And let's see the flooring inside by the bathroom.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
The Repertory Theater of St. Louis and Stages St. Louis present the
You got everything good?
musical of a lifetime.
How about did you sand the door down? Or you gotta take it off?
December 4th through 22nd. Get tickets today at refstl.org.
What are you doing? You gotta sand the door. You gotta raise it down. All right, well, you gonna do that. I got the flooring done. I'm over here. Get the flooring, put the flooring down, so we're good to go.
Okay?
Yeah. Get the next one.
Let me go get more screws.
You gotta get more screws?
Yeah, I don't find no screws.
Oh.
I put only 2 screws go here.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so I gotta run back to Home Depot anyway. So which one you want me to get?
I'm gonna give you that. You got 1, 2. You get 2, 4, 6.
All right,
You got-
well just
what?
put,
What? I'm telling you.
all right, I see it.
You got 6 screws, right?
Yeah.
So you need actually 5 more like this.
Right, more like this. All right. I didn't know he was gonna cut the hole in the wall and cut this out too.
Swiss Air Heating and Cooling, the Sweet 16 deal is back. SwissairSTL.com.
Arch Weekend sponsored by Goodwill. Changing lives through the power of work. Give local, give Goodwill.
Tim Convey here with my
You turn off the power, man? You're not afraid to get shot?
Powered by Keller Williams.
He's not a rookie, he
I have
says.
a question. I know a lot of
Careful,
people
man.
like to
Turn off
wait
that
until
power.
spring before they decide to buy or sell their home. We agree that's a good idea.
Live, those are live wires, my man.
Buyers and sellers.
All right.
What are you waiting for? Don't let the next 30 days impact
at
the
that.
next 30 years of your life. In fact, we've created a program called the Life Happens Guarantee. We're providing peace of mind for our buyers.
That's
when
why the
purchasing a home.
fucking house
And
is
how
up.
does the Life Happens
Sheetrock is
Guarantee
too
work?
young.
The sheetrock is too old?
It's too thin.
Too thin?
Life happens, such as you find out you're having a baby, or
Well, these houses are old, man. So you know the sheetrocks are thin around these houses.
we'll sell your house, we'll waive our listing fee, and we'll save you thousands of dollars in the process. Amazing. And how can we get more information about the Life Happens Guarantee?
Damn, look at all of that.
314-775-2440, or text the word life to 59559. That's life to 59559. Or online at nations-network.com.
Can't sleep with this cold.
Honey,
Honey?
honey, you need NyQuil Severe Honey. NyQuil Severe Honey gives you power.
You gonna put more insulation, different insulation inside there? You gotta rip all that old stuff out.
Yeah, cookie.
All right. Where's that one going to? Down there? Help you out with that. I got it. So, and we had to wind up taking down the whole wall in the kitchen. We got sheetrock, all that back and everything, right? I guess we knocked it down on how we did the bathroom. All right, so that's what we did so far. Day one, took out the cabinets, had to knock down the kitchen wall. Gotta pick up the floor, change the pipes, put up the sheetrock. We just now went to Home Depot, put up some sheetrock, and then after that, once the sheetrock and everything's up, and then we paint. We're gonna paint, put down the floor, then put up the cabinets. So this is how it looks so far in the kitchen. So we still gotta rip up a lot of this. Versus all this floor. Rip up all of this. Get all this ripped up. We tried a little bit with the shovel, but we actually went to Home Depot and got like a little crowbar. So we're gonna pick up the whole entire floor, as you can see. Pick up the whole entire floor. Get all that debris out the way. Put them in a bag. Put up the sheetrock. Do some electrical work. We still gotta do some electrical work. We gotta change the electrical boxes. So we got to change the pipes. So it's a lot. So let's see. In the garage, which is all the cabinets and all the stuff we ripped off the wall, all the old cabinets. Those are the new cabinets right there. So we gotta get this hauled out. Put those in. We're like a couple of steps away from putting in the cabinets. We have to first rip up the floor and then put up sheetrock and paint. So we're almost there.
Put it up here.
So we gotta move this?
Yeah, put it up here. Center light. So the cabinet got the long cabinets now.
I got the long cabinets now. So we got lasers, everything, making sure everything's leveled. See, the floor is up. Floor got digged up, and we gotta put down.
So these box look. The wall's not that deep.
The wall's not that deep.
6 side of the wall.
So we gotta take it back to Home Depot. Got the receipts. So we gotta get the smaller boxes then.
Right.
All right. So we could go get smaller boxes, and we still gotta go and get some more other items anyway. So let's take a. You got those from Home Depot or did you get them from Lowe's? We got them from Lowe's. Yeah. All right. So yeah, it's update so far. Yeah. I'm trying to level out stuff before you put in the cabinets. But so far, dug out the ground, took out the old flooring, and we gotta put in the new flooring soon. Sheetrock, we got the sheetrock. Put up sheetrock and flooring, then put in the cabinets. All right, so here's the update. We got the cabinets in, as you can see. We got the cabinets in, but we still have to get the countertops. So we're deciding what kind of countertop we want, and we have to get a sink. Now we used to have the two double sink, but Ash said it's just best just to eliminate one of the pipes and just do one sink, two sinks, two pipes, double problem, double trouble. So he says he's gonna get a sink. It's gonna be one faucet instead of two. So the stove goes here. So the stove there goes here, but we ran into a little problem. One of the guys who was working with us didn't put this cabinet all the way to the wall, so the stove is not gonna fit. So it has to go touching the wall, and we have to put the little handles on all the cabinets. Then we'll be good. You missed a spot up here, a tile. Got Ash down here working on the sink, making sure there's no more leaks, because we had a leak while he installed the new sink. Basically finishing up the kitchen. Thing is basically done in the kitchen. We just gotta have our guy come and paint, do some painting. We gotta paint the whole kitchen now. And once it's painted, we're good to go. We're installing the stove anti-tipper. So this basically is for like kids who basically like to jump on the stove like this, and the whole stove would tip over. It's like a safety thing, so the stove won't tip over on the children. So you install this bracket, and then we push the stove over there and slide onto the bracket. The stove won't tip. Then, of course, we're gonna have this bad boy's safety. Gotta have these in the house. Put one in the kitchen. Probably put on the wall right there in the kitchen. I think this is for like grease fires, white. And put the red one. The red one goes in the garage. So one in the kitchen, one in the garage. Safety, safety, safety. Okay, the house is done. So basically, let's take a look at the outside. This is the landscaping, as you see. We also have the landscaping done in the front. Just setting up something small outside. Now here's the inside. Inside the house, of course, you know the living room didn't do too much in the living room. Just we did a whole paint job, just fresh coat of paint. As you know, we put new windows in. We installed new windows in the property. So we got the new windows installed. Going through the house. As you've seen in other videos, we did the kitchen floor. We put up new cabinets, new tank, new sink, counters, countertop, backsplash. Yeah, new windows. Mind the shades. I had to put the shades up, the blinds up, I mean, so no one can't just look in the house. We'll get to the backyard soon. Let's go in the garage since we're right here. The garage is nothing too crazy, but you know, we remember we patched up all the holes that were on top of the ceiling, patched them up, and repainted the whole entire garage. Remember, the garage was like a black brownish color. Changed it up. Probably later on, before a tenant moves in, a power wash. I swept the garage, but give it a little power wash. Just a garage, so you know, the floor is not gonna look that great, and you know, neither should it. But that's my little section over there. Still eliminating some stuff, but for the most part, that's the landlord's toolbox. I have my two toolboxes. It's my lock boxes, which has all my tools. When I come over to the house, I'll do a little gardening and landscaping around the house, or I have my ladders and stuff to do, you know, little handy work around the house when it, you know, just in case the tenant may need something, a light change, a bulb change. I got to get on the roof, do a couple of stuff, you know, odd end stuff around the house. I kept some things I had to get rid of. Some things I kept, and I'm keeping these in the lock box. Some of those things that are covered on top are like cleaning products. Eventually, I'm gonna have to get rid of those. See, cleaning products. I'm gonna, of course, keep the mop, the bucket, keep these, but everything else is just garbage bags and all the kind of stuff that are gonna be used and thrown away once they're empty. You know, yeah. So that's the garage. Just mostly, what was wrong in the garage was the ceiling was chipping in the paint, and we had to like do some touch-ups on here, plaster and all that kind of stuff. So, yep, garage was done. Going into, of course, this part right here, we had to rip up the whole floor because it was getting all messed up. So we changed this whole entire layer right here and change this whole flooring. The rooms are the rooms, nothing too crazy. Just more give it a paint, get the room's paint job. Or you saw in the other videos, added new shelves and new bars. New shelves, new bars to all the room, paint job. Of course, you know, we changed the ceiling fan to LED lights. Of course, you know, behind that blind is a new window, of course. Paint the baseboards, new fresh coat of paint. Change the outlets, don't get me started on that. Change all the outlets. Same thing within the hallway, paint, baseboard colors. Same thing with the rooms, same thing with these rooms. All the rooms are the same. Outlets change, fresh coat of paint, baseboard colored, and ceiling fan removed, new windows behind. And of course, you know, new hanger, whatever you call this one. And of course, I'm losing my train of thought. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, change all of those. It's been a long day, I'm tired. Same thing, this room, this is the third room. Of course, windows behind here, changed. Painted over the rooms. Let's take out the ceiling fan and put in LED lights. So let's go into the bathroom now. Well, before we go into the bathroom, of course, you know, I changed these. Well, this is like 2 years old now, but well, about a year and a half. HVAC unit, heating, air, cooling system, controls everything. Hot water heater, just changed it 2 months ago. The inspector says I have to, it's in a car right now, I have to install the water tank on top of this. That water tank, you know, it basically is supposed to help. That extra tank is like a small tank you put on top of that. An expansion tank, that's what it's called. It's called an expansion tank. It's supposed to help the water tank because they say the water tank can expands and contrasts, and it's supposed to help it, give it more life. Turn on the light in the bathroom. Same thing here. The closets, change everything in the closet. Fresh coat of paint, baseboards colored. Of course, you know, these two are new. Bathroom, of course, changed the sink, the vanity, the fan, ceiling fan. We changed the tub, as you've seen in one of the videos. We gutted out this whole entire bathroom and put in a new tub, new flooring. That wasn't a new. That was not a new toilet. I have the toilet cover. I'm not gonna put in a toilet cover because it's new, and then the new tenant's gonna think it's old. So I'm gonna put the new toilet cover on top when they're ready to move in, so they know it's new and not used. So yeah, the toilet was about 3 years old. I kept the toilet because the last tenant lived here was using the toilet. I just cleaned it up instead of buying a new toilet. It was still a pretty good toilet. See, I had a little stuff on, you know, just for the towels and stuff. It's, of course, towels. And yeah, that's just the bathroom. You know, everything brand new and nice and clean and good. And flooring and stuff. So that's about it. Oh yeah, the shelves. I was still trying to, while I'm doing the video, I'm still trying to, you know, figure it out. There's shelves, new shelves, and shelves hooks, or, you know, the poles. Yeah. Let's go into the backyard. Oh. So when it comes to the backyard now, as you know, I put down a new mat. This newer, fresher. I had an old mat, the green mat, grass mat. The whole plan for the mat is eventually later on, I'm gonna put cement down. See how the next door neighbor has they have the awning, the awning over there, or over top. They have that, and then they have the concrete slab coming up. I want to do that over here too. You know, put the same thing that they have, the same setup they have over there with that concrete slab, and you can build it's like a little small little porch. I want to do that over here in this area, but for now, instead of just leaving it a patch of dirt, I put the grass mat down. As you know, if you go on top of the roof, we have the gutter guards on top all over around the house. I did that. Of course, you know, this is the HVAC. I always keep the cover on top of it during the winter time and stuff. The snow and the water gets inside it and starts rusting away the HVAC unit. So summertime, of course, you got to take it off, because when you put on the AC, it flies. This whole thing flies off. But when you put the heat on, it doesn't do that. So I got that from them. I learned that from them. See how they keep theirs covered. It lasts a little longer when you have it covered and stop having all those rainy days and snowy days, the snow and the rain and rust inside. Of course, I bought this on Amazon as well. It's basically a water hose extender. It comes all the way out. I think it's like 100 feet. I can go around the house with it. It goes out like this, and then if you pull it one more time again, it pulls back in. You gotta be careful because it rolls out. You don't want to get it caught up, but pretty good. About 200 bucks for it. It's pretty cool, pretty nice. You know, hooks up, very useful. Plan on getting rid of this tree eventually, knock this tree down, because all these trees falling down on houses during the storm and the winter and stuff. I'll be very, very, very hurt and very crushed and upset if this tree ever fell on my house. But I guess at some point gotta take it down. Something just telling me knock this thing down as soon as you get a chance. So yeah, and then the fence back there, I just did a little painting. I just painted it white, sprayed it white. Nothing too much. I still got to get that little gate, you know, because the debris and people could just walk in your backyard. I got to take care of that, but that's later on. Other than that, I try to keep the grass cut
nice and neat. This tree doesn't help because this tree just dropping a lot of these. Some are actually bigger than others. They drop a lot of these branches down. I don't know if I can find another one. I actually took a bag and cleaned up a lot of them, but they drop a lot of the big branches down. So when my guy comes and he does like the mowing, these things, he has to pick up these first so it doesn't mess up his machine. As you can see, this tree, my neighbor's tree, look what's going on. This is about to fall down too. All this is about to fall down. His stuff, like his tree falls on my property, my tree also falls on his property. So I told him we both gotta come together and get these trees down. Like how we got rid of the one in the front yard. All in all, that's it. You know, see I got the cameras up there. There's cameras all around the house. You know, I don't play that. I had a camera there, a camera there. I had a camera in the center. I took down 2 cameras. I had like 7 cameras. 3 in the front, 3 in the back, 1 on each side of the house, but it was getting too crazy. So I got that one, ADT camera. It got a solar, it's powered by a solar panel up top there, so it keeps recharging it. Then I got this one, I got it on Amazon. It has its own solar panel on top of the camera, so it recharges itself. So basically, I got tired of pulling them down and taking them inside and charging them up, or sometimes I won't come down here for like a good month or so, and then the cameras are low on battery, so it always charges itself. Got something here, got here. You can see I got one right here on the side, so in case you must come to the front, you come on the side, I catch you on the side, and I catch you in the back. Also got, of course, you know, you got this one, of course, you know, on this side, gotta protect my alleys, my blind spots. Got one right there. So if you try to come down here on the side of my house and look into the windows, I see what you're doing at all times. So other than that, man, everything is great. You know, gotta protect my my wires over here to make sure it was hanging out. So padded insulation. But other than that, the house is basically done. As you can see, I showed you guys in a lot of the videos. Refrigerator and stove were bought like 3 years ago. Last tenant used them. I just washed them off and cleaned them off and stuff. Other than that, everything is good. You know. See, I got my fire extinguishers. It's a safety. Don't play around with that. Then of course I got the kid lock thing in back. So it's like the tipper. Let me see. Show you back here. What's that? I got the tipper, just in case this tips over. What the hell does that sound? Oh, it's the car. Yeah, so I got the child lock tipper right here. It's supposed to prevent the stove from tipping over. You know, when children try to, you know, or they lean on the stove instead of it coming over on the children, on a child or whatever, or anybody. That bracket's supposed to work that out and keep it like that. So that's that. Like I said, I got the safety prevention over there, and as well as right here, I got fire extinguishers, 2 fire extinguishers in the house. So that's about it, you know. Yeah. Just everything is good. You know, did a great job rehabbing the house, as you can see in all the videos, and just gotta get a tenant in, and a good tenant in, and rock and roll, baby.